So far, we have talked about strategies and their implementation in the second language classroom, and to what extent teachers can develop metacognitive, cognitive, affective, and social strategies amongst students in order to prepare them face the challenges of real professional or personal lives. Now let's have a look at how do good readers make the use of reading strategies. What are the strategies, skills, techniques, and approaches which they make the use of? Okay, so the question which is largely the focus of this module is how strategies can be used most effectively in reading. So good readers, they are effective readers. They are strategic in terms of their development or in terms of their understanding of how the text is conveying its meaning and what kind of skills are needed to make the meaning of the text. So the strategies, of course, has its usefulness for second language reading. And as Anderson suggests, no strategy is good or bad. It's their usefulness, it's their use which makes them so. So it's the job of the teachers when they are teaching reading skills to their students. They should teach them strategies of becoming proficient and effective readers. So, for example, one strategy may be effective in one's context and it may not be effective in other contexts. So, for example, strategies being used in first language may not be useful in reading second language. So this is how we need to be aware of the debates going on, how we can teach strategies and what are the strategies which good readers make the use of. So, for example, good readers are always focused on obtaining the main idea of a text. And this is our job as language teachers, to train our students how to infer the main meaning of a text. And the good readers, strategically, they are aware of the purpose of reading. And mostly in the Pakistani context, as you may have taken notice yourself, that reading is just done for the sake of reading, or a lot of translation is involved, or a lot of dictionary use is involved. But alongside the use of dictionaries and translation, we should train our students develop know-how of the purpose of reading. What's the purpose for which a text is chosen and being read? So overviewing a text to decide its relevance. This is important. To what extent the chosen text is relevant to one's experience. This is another strategy which we need to develop, and reading selectively. Not reading everything, or reading which suits to one's purpose. That's important. And how to make the use of prior knowledge. So good readers know how to make the use of prior knowledge for understanding the main idea of the text. So they know how to use multiple strategies, and this is how we need to train our students to make multiple strategies of skimming and scanning, as I have already talked about metacognitive, cognitive, effective, and social strategies. So the use of effective strategies can help our students handle unknown or unseen lexical items or words. So strategies, of course, differ, and this is my own point of view as a second language teacher, that we shouldn't treat second language classroom as a group of homogeneous people. Rather, they are heterogeneous with variety of needs, where we have males and females of students of varying different ages. So this is how strategies may vary from person to person, but the main point which I want to emphasize is we as language teachers need to implement and need to make use of teach strategies in the second language classroom. And while we are teaching strategies, we should be aware of gender and its influence, language, first language, age, the beliefs of the students or cultural background of the students or their motivation level. So these variables can have their effect on students' reception or understanding of strategies. So how to use reading strategies in second language classroom can be taught by looking at how good readers use strategies.